Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. So this is a little bit different. I wanted to talk to you about planners and bullet journals and how you keep up with, your life. I use a bullet journal. I started 4.5 years ago, and I have continued through to this day. And I have I have the range of having to spend a lot on a book to doing an altar book. I have gone from all the things to daily list of things to do and check it off if I've done it. So I started out, in fact, okay, changing subject. This is how I found junk journaling, actually. My daughter sent me a video, or a link to a YouTube video about a bullet journal. And I watched it, just head exploded. I was so excited. So I went searching on YouTube for bullet journals. Now, this is 4.5 years ago. And I found Jessica. She was a cool mom then. Now she's Paper Terrace now. And she was doing some bullet journal videos, and then I stumbled across one of her junk journal videos. I don't have to tell you anything else. Total mind blowing. I've never looked back. So I fell in love with junk journaling, or making junk journals really, and then, but I still use my bullet journal for me and my life. So I just want to show you how, I did start out with the index, and these pages were numbered, and so I would go back and write what page this certain thing was on, whatever, things I had ordered, and if they'd come in, little calendar. And now you'll see things like this because as I've moved on in books, I'll go back and take stuff out and glue it into the next one, because it was well, I don't remember what was here, but it was something I wanted. So I practiced doodling and drawing, which as you can see, yeah, I need to keep practicing. But I had a ball, and look at this, me, my little self-portrait. And what it was, what I've written here is, I tend to let my feelings get really hurt, or and I also can tend to let something rude that somebody says affect me for days or weeks. So I was trying to, knock that out. So I wrote things like, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Never put the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket. Do not let someone get comfortable with disrespecting you. Hello. And then I would write things, somebody had said, and then I would write down why it was stupid. This was a mood tracker. So I had my, my colors and what it meant, and then I went in, and as you could see, some of my days I was very moody. I switched. Whatever. I don't keep up with that anymore. Just really good things. A debt tracker. Anyway, and then I would go in and draw, and as you can see, that's a peacock, but it's a little skinny one. Things to do, and that's Willie Nelson. I love Willie Nelson. So, I would have a quote on each page, and I would to do and to buy, because I need to get that, and then I would forget. So I write it down. Different things. These are more doodles. And I also, if I can find it, I tried to make just a standard grocery list. Yeah, whatever. Oh, no, that's not it. I know it's coming. So I would try different setups for my day. So that's a ball and chain. Never be a prisoner of your past. It wasn't a lesson. No, it was a lesson, not a life sentence. Yeah. A gratitude log. A lot, like a line a day kind of thing. See, I really never, this doesn't work for me. I don't fill it out. Little doodles. That was really fun. I need to start doing that again. Well, that was fun. Grow through, what did you go through? July. And yeah, I would do like color schemes and things. And I wish I could find, there would be challenges like, oh, but you know what? My dog died right here. And people, I kept up with, you know, her symptoms and how she was feeling and, you know, what the doctor said and all that. And then I wrote down a bunch, just sweet memories. And then people, our friends, my dog's friends, would come over to see her. Because we knew she was going to pass. We had about 30 days. And they came over and to see her and tell her goodbye and all that. But they also wrote in her book. I can't read this without losing it. But it is, I'm so glad I have it. And then here's when she actually passed. I wrote some more million pages. And I drew a little rainbow bridge. More. My to-don't list. Don't over-apologize. Don't compare myself to others. Don't feel guilty for self-care. And then that goes on and on. Here we go. A challenge. And each day you were supposed to draw a certain thing. Like a bathing suit, goggles, pool noodles. I mean, it's just fun. Fun. And you can see, I don't draw well, but it was a hoot. This was a Harry Potter lettering challenge. And so you had to, they would show it to you and then you'd have to draw it, write it out like that. And I guess I drew these little people too. That's interesting. But you know, this kind of thing was fun. I just don't do stuff like this now. Oh, here's my ancestry DNA. I am part, biggest part is Irish and European, which is kind of funny because, you know, I just think I'm a hick from the sticks, but apparently not so much. 18 Habits of Strong People. Okay, we're going to move on. Just, you know, at one point I was doing all these cute things, and there's an actual flower stuck in there. And I would put in more doodles. Things like, came across a while ago. It was really cute. But I don't see it, so never mind. Anyway, so that's how involved my first one was. My next one, we'll never buy this book again. So anyway, my next one was still colorful and I still did trackers, and I don't do trackers anymore. It's, yeah, whatever. I know I'm a slug, and that's okay. But I have a terrible memory, if you're wondering. And so I have to write things down or I will forget them. Like even memories, like fun things. I have a little bit of brain damage. And so I have to write down special things or they will be gone forever. Oh my gosh, people I really like on Facebook. Oh, wow. Oh, this is people. Okay, not actually Facebook pages. Actually, people I had met, quote unquote, met. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's kind of cool. If you made that list. The third volume, let's see. And now I started using, and I still use, these books from Michael's. They're like, well, they used to be $5. Now they're like $6.99 or something like that. They're great. Oh, this isn't it. This is not it. Sorry, I lied. This is a Leuchtturm, and I broke up with them. So, anyway. So, here I start doing a little less, you know, just kind of did my weeks. And a little less stuff, which works for me. Yeah, my book that I have right now is in the other room. You would probably laugh if you saw it. I'm serious. It's a list of things to do. And arrowed over, like I didn't do it, so it's moved to the next week. Okay, this is the Michael's book. And I love it. I have no reason to spend a lot of money on a book because basically I'm just writing a to-do list in it. But these are, oh, I did get a little fancy here. Oh, look at that. But mainly because it was hard to, you know, get across the line. So that's why I did that. I ended up stopping that. I didn't like it very much. Anyway, so this was, and every month I put what I'm doing that month and I list things out. And then every month, except this one, I write down how it was, how the month went. Did I get these things done? You know, what did I do instead? Kind of thing. Like I said, I will forget these things. Okay, here's the next one. So I decided to be cute. And I did an altered book. And a bunch of pockets and cool things. And I, you know, went in and I made this and just copied it onto orange paper and, yeah, no. Quit doing that. I started using white paper because it was just too hard to read. Jeweletober, that's October. Because the whole month of October is my birthday. So my neighbor named it Jeweletober instead. I think that's absolutely fabulous. So I did each month, and then you can only get emotionally depleted, like my emotional cup used to be this. Okay, I don't understand. Oh, ways I felt in 2020. 2020 was a bear, wasn't it? So I felt emotionally depleted, like my emotional cup used to be this big, and now it's this big. Oh yeah. So it only held October through, okay, the end of December. So October, November, 3 months. And this whole book, and I could do a year in these other books. So that was kind of a drag. So I did one more. Same thing. It didn't last very long. And then when I did my next one, I went back in and cut the stuff out. I think that's kind of against the rules, but yeah, whatever. So it, you know, it just didn't hold enough. It was way too much work for 3 months. So I stopped doing that. And then here's one. Started in 2017. Haven't even made a dent in it. Stops right here. This is 4 years. 17, 18, 19, 20. This will be, Christmas will be 5 years. And look, it's so cute. Oh, I started drawing things, but I didn't ever go back and finish it. So what it is each December, the idea was to write down the movies we watched, favorite Christmas quotes from those movies, ideas, like things I was going to do that Christmas season. You know, volunteer here, bake cookies for that, do the angel Christmas tree things, And then I would just, whatever. Well, and then I would write, sometimes I would write memories. Oh, Christmas stories past, news around the world. That's kind of interesting. And just kind of, each year I would put in the wrapping paper from that year. I try to wrap, let's see, each person's, all their gifts in that, like all, my daughter is all in there, my son is all in that, and then I don't write names on them. You know where I'm going in this story, right? Yeah. I give the wrong people the wrong presents. Okay, whatever. So it's just kind of a little memory of the holidays of each year, but it is going to take me forever because our kids are gone. We're empty nesters, and we got a grandbaby now, but in 2020 we couldn't do anything with her. In 2019 she was a baby, so hopefully we'll have more stuff in here. Same thing with my my December daily. It took me 3 or 4 years to fill up one because I don't do the things. We're empty nesters. We don't do all the cool things anymore. So that was all for free. I've been wanting to show you these things for a long time and ask you what you do. How, some people just remember to do things. I don't. I even write down what I need to get at the store. Not like a grocery list, but I need to get something that you don't think of all the time. I write that down too, and then I'll take a picture. I don't take my book with me. A lot of people carry their bullet journals on their person at all times. I don't. But if I have something in there I need, I'll just snap a pic of it. But anyway, that was it. Just curious what you do and how you keep up with your life and all of that. So that was it. I just wanted to say hey and see what's going on. I will talk to y'all soon.